question for you ladies. How do you show a man you're interested without saying you're interested?
Wow. So if a guy were to give you the eye, or maybe even say something like, oh, you look nice today, or maybe, send you a drink or something like that, maybe even DM you, how do you all respond to that?
So let me just say, it's not happening now, y'all. But I think the biggest thing a woman can do is smile. Because it kind of breaks up that hardness that some of us could have, that I know I could have. But smiling breaks down walls. It shows a man that you're approachable.
Right.
Another thing for me is body language. Honey, your body can tell a man if you're interested or not.
That's true.
Rolling your eyes, looking sideways, easing. And to be honest, I know that it is, they say, prevalent in the black community where black women always have hard exteriors, or we give off hard vibes, like we're not interested. And so that's why we wanted to talk about this today a little bit, after we did all this relationship series, all of these things, to say, ladies, let's show a man how you interested. Stacey, I know at one point, during one of our videos, you shared the story about the young lady who met the man at IHOP, was it?
No, Waffle House.
Waffle House. Okay. And her body told the man she was interested. She opened the door. So like me, I'm never gonna approach a man, but she made way for him to approach her just by the way she kind of walked into that restaurant.
And just the eye contact. If a guy is watching you, and just by you showing him that, okay, I see you looking at me and I'm gonna, give you something to look at, it usually helps to soften, the approach. And for them, because believe it or not, a lot of men are intimidated by
Yes, they are.
They may act like, they big on macho and, if you turn me down, I'm gonna get the next one. But really and truly, most people are afraid of rejection.
Yes.
And that's typically what you may get if you approach someone and they're not interested in any of your advances.
Yeah.
So naturally, you will approach someone who seems more approachable.
Yeah.
Their faces are softer. They're giving you some vibes. They're letting you know that I'm open. They're opening themselves up to you.
They're showing that feminine side.
Oh, yeah.
They're showing, even how you sit. The way you cross your legs, how you position your body says to a man, oh, she's open, or let me go over here and talk to her. Versus if you turn your body and sling it to the side, and they're like, what is up with her? And as women, a lot of times, like I know I get it a lot. And so now I'm pretty cognizant of it. People are like, oh, why you always look so mad? And it's like, I'm not mad. And it's not to say that I have to walk around smiling, but I know sometimes I have to be cognizant of I don't want to look angry, and let me soften this look.
That's right.
Because I'm not trying to have a hostile encounter with anyone.
That's right.
I kind of want to open myself up, even if it's just to meeting new people.
Right.
Make myself approachable so someone is able to say, hey, how are you today?
But also for the fellas, y'all need to learn how to approach a woman.
Come on now.
It's fine to do the DM thing. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's fine to compliment a woman in a respectable.
Okay, I was about to say, don't go too far.
A respectable way, and make sure, you're looking nice today. Oh, that's a nice scent that you have, a nice fragrance, beautiful smile. But keep your eyes, above ground. Number one, but also that's even with the DM thing, I don't mind it because I actually went on a date with a guy who DM'd me. I didn't know him from the can of paint. He slid in the DMs. Now that's not the person I'm married to. Well, actually, he slid in DMs too. But But the other guy, he didn't know me. I didn't know him. I think we had some mutual friends from the town that we're from or whatever, and he just simply said, I don't know you. He said, I don't know you. And, you know, I was just wondering, do you mind going out with me, going out on a date? Whatever, I'm paraphrasing. It's a while ago, so I can't recall. But he basically said, did I want to go out with him because he finds that I'm very beautiful and whatever. He was just complimenting me. And I was like, you know what? Normally, I probably would have pretended like I didn't read it or exit out or probably had an attitude. But I was like, you know what? He approached me in a right way. So I gave him an opportunity. It was only one date because he didn't really know how to date. And we gonna have to give you another video about how to date a woman properly. But a grown woman. But the way that he approached me, I respected it, you know, and gave him an opportunity. And he wasn't the best looker. You know, he wasn't the best looker. He wasn't, you know, the best built. He wasn't like the nicest height. He was probably everything that most women would probably turn down. But because he approached me in a gentle, respectful way, I was open to it. Let's go.
I would also say, women, don't think every man that gives you a compliment is interested, right?
That's true too.
And so you have to feel the vibe. Because I think immediately when a man approaches us, we think, oh, he's trying to talk to me.
Yes.
And even if we're not interested, we give off this nasty vibe. Even if I'm not interested, I'm a whole married woman.
Oh yeah.
But I can say, oh, you look nice today. Thank you so very much.
That's right.
There's a politeness about it.
Yeah.
Now we all know that before we get the little DMs and the messages about, oh, some men don't take that. We understand that. And I had a single friend tell me one time, I remember her talking about how men approach her so aggressively, and she's like, oh, I just give them the number, so it's no problem. Because she said, there may be a problem or if I don't give them the number, because they want to call you right there.
The rejection.
Okay. Right. So but I'm also saying, women, feel the vibe.
Right.
Don't just make an assumption, oh, he walking over here, he trying to holler at me, and you immediately go cold because you're not interested.
Yes.
Because guess what? He may not be, like she said, the best looker.
That's right.
But everything else might work out.
Hello.
Or you may meet him coming from work, and maybe he looking a little rough that day, and he approaches you right.
That's right.
Give him the opportunity.
He may clean up very well. Absolutely.
You don't know who he is.
But when a man approaches you and compliments you, that's so true. Receive the compliment and thank them, because sometimes it's not even them trying to holler, it's just them being respectful, you know, or them liking what they see and they're open to expressing that.
That's true.
I was a teenager, you know, when this happened to me, and I was on the bus, you know, back then buses was like 50 cents, 60 cents to go places. So I was going to school. I was actually in middle school, as a matter of fact. And this guy, he was a grown man at that time. I probably was 12 or 13. And so he approached me and he was like, good morning. So I automatically had that stance, because first of all, I'm 12 or 13. When you grew up in the hood, you used to dudes, you a little girl, and you used to dudes trying to holler at you and doing all that, woo, hey, all that, them whistles and things. So at 12, 13, I'm like at the bus stop, like, he said to me, good morning. I'm like he ain't finna try me. And so the guy, he had to tell me, he was like, listen, I'm not trying to do anything. He was like, I'm just being polite and saying good morning to you. That's all. You know, there's nothing more than that. And after that, me, even in my 12 or 13-year-old mind, I understood, like, okay, it really ain't that serious. I don't have to be that tough exterior, you know, all the time, just from someone just saying hello to me.
That's
to receive it and let it go.
And you know how many times I've seen that in grown women?
Oh yeah.
I've watched men come up and say hello, and they be like,
oh yes.
And you're kind of like standing by, like, what happened? What happened? Like, the man said hello.
Right.
But somewhere along the line, we are so traumatized.
It's a trauma.
Things happening to us.
That's right.
That we automatically go cold. And again, I'm not saying ladies think everything a man's saying okay. You have to use wisdom, but also don't think every person is coming to talk to you. Right. But if you are slightly interested in that man and you want him to notice you, you gotta smile a little bit. You gotta, like, you know,
work your angles. Y'all know about that. Okay.
So they know, like, okay, she looking. And again, I'm not gonna approach him. I'm not even gonna look too hard. But I want to make sure you looking. So, you know, I got to glance a little bit. And then when you glance, if you make eye contact, you know, you give them a little smile and you turn away. You ain't going to
Right, stare them down.
Stalk them in.
Yeah, it's just a little flirtation, flirtiness, you know, just innocent flirting.
Yes, be ladylike, handle yourself accordingly, and when they come over to approach you, be willing to engage in small conversation to see if you're somewhat attracted to what you hear, their personality, how they speak to you, how they approach you is important as well.
That's right.
And how you approach you, how you answer them. Just like you're gauging that man is gauging you. So you don't want to come off like all hard or what you coming over here for? Right. That's not what we trying to do, ladies. You know what I'm saying? So
ladies, we want you all to leave in the comments these type of experiences that you may have had, and what do you do? What are some tricks that you use to show a man that you're interested, okay? Is it, like she said, crossing your legs, playing with your hair, give him a little eye, you know, or whatever, smiling? Let us know what you do and what tends to work. And again, we need you to like, comment, and subscribe on these videos. We are looking to build up our followers, our subscribers, so we need you. Again, this is Let's Talk. Thank you for joining. Bye.